High-retention entertainment, from a blockbuster movie trailer to an EDM drop, relies on a single structural mechanism: building and releasing psychological tension. Humans do not naturally crave this specific pacing at birth. An infant's brain has no inherent expectation of a suspenseful arc. It is a learned psychological behavior. Where exactly does the human brain first encounter and internalize this timing? The foundation for how we process complex adult tension is established through the simplest media of our early childhood. One of the most widespread examples is a YouTube Kids nursery rhyme titled 1, 2, 3, Learn Number with Slide. Videos featuring variations of just 8 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ready, steady, go, generate billions of views across the globe. These repetitive loops function as highly efficient psychological tools. This 8-word sequence uses a specific timing architecture designed to prepare a developing human brain for kinetic action. This graph plots psychological potential energy over the course of the rhyme. The sequence begins with a numerical count from 1 to 5, establishing a predictable mathematical pattern. Recognizing this pattern provides a toddler's brain with cognitive safety. Because there is an equal distance between each number, the brain can focus entirely on the escalating anticipation. This abstract progression maps directly to the physical act of climbing a slide. Each number represents a literal rung on the ladder, moving the energy toward the top. 4, 5. Each successive number reinforces a sense of logic and the expectation of a specific payoff. This buildup is effective because it uses unwavering repetition to generate maximum psychological tension. At the peak, the numerical pattern abruptly breaks. The phrase ready, steady introduces a jagged, syncopated rhythm that deviates from the blocky waves of the numbers. As the waveform compresses, the rhythmic frequency increases. This acceleration functions as an alert system for the developing brain. This disruption signals that the structured climb is over and a dramatic event is imminent. By shifting the linguistic structure, the rhyme manufactures suspense, holding the brain at the absolute peak of tension just before the drop. Then comes the final word, go. It acts as the release valve for all the built-up tension. This single explosive command converts 5 beats of mathematical logic and 2 beats of rhythmic suspense into raw physical action. The timing of this mechanical trigger perfectly matches the exact moment a young toddler launches themselves down the slide. This alignment of verbal command and physical response is what cements the experience of a payoff in the early developmental psyche. Looking beyond the slide itself, this 8-word sequence serves a broader purpose. This cycle is actually a lesson in cause and effect. An order phase creates anticipation, which results in action. Repeating this structure trains a child to endure a period of waiting to earn a predictable reward. This ability to navigate a cycle of waiting and payoff is a requirement for almost all subsequent learning and media consumption. Our relationship with modern storytelling and cinematic pacing is built on top of these childhood patterns. This sequence introduces a child to the specific internal clock required to synchronize a verbal cue with a physical response. The core mechanics of structured anticipation found in modern media rely on the same neurological patterns established by these earliest experiences with order and release.